Who are you and what have you done with my husband? Who is this person standing in front of me? The day I found out about my spouse's infidelities, I felt like the rug had been pulled out from under me. My world was spinning in confusion. I was shocked beyond belief and thought that this had to be a dream. I wondered what life I was living for the past 15 years. Where was I when all this was happening? Maybe you've experienced some similar feelings. It's very important for your recovery process to establish a shared history between you and your spouse. In order to obtain that, there must first be full disclosure. In fact, this is the first thing done in the EMS courses. Everything must be out on the table. The level of detail of this everything is dependent upon the hurt person's needs. But keep in mind what you're going for, the big picture. I had to employ the 24-hour rule as discussed in all the AR's courses. The hurt spouse should first write down the questions, think and pray about it for 24 hours, and then ask yourself, how will this help you move forward in your recovery? In reality, there are 3 crucial questions that need to be answered. When and how did it start? How often did they meet? And was there sexual contact? And if so, were they safe? For me, because of the number of incidents over the years, it had helped me to sit down in front of my computer with my spouse and create a timeline that answered these 3 questions. I needed it in black and white, right in front of me. It was then that I began to see the big picture, and I was able to wrap my head around all that had occurred over the years. This was a painful but necessary step to my healing. And though it was very difficult to know these truths, knowing the big picture allowed me to fully know my husband. And though painful, it increased intimacy between us and brought us closer. My spouse was able to feel that he was fully known, and with all his mistakes, I still loved him. And I felt as though all my questions had been answered. There was no more confusion. There were no more random details and events swirling around in my head. From there, I knew exactly what the losses were and was able to begin the process of grieving those losses one by one. It was a crucial step in recovery and ultimately brought my spouse and I closer, and it was one small step towards beginning to build trust through complete honesty and transparency. For those of you going through this discovery process, be careful in how much detail you ask for, because more details lead to more triggers later on. Also know that it may take a little time for your spouse to provide you with all the information you need. The key is for both of you to be patient and understanding during this process.